What's up with all the haters, man? What's up with all the haters that literally are hopping on, hating on what we just had a beautiful night last night of boxing.
Yeah.
You got people coming on calling David Benavidez burger?
Yeah.
Benavidez?
He's not daring to be great.
How so?
Someone out of Benavides and Bevo is going to retire and renege.
So, but why you feel like he's not trying to be great though?
He's disrupting divisions. That's it.
You mean by going to other divisions? You saying?
Yep. That's not being great.
I mean, if you fighting the top guys, you don't think that's being great? If you fighting the top guys,
Do what you were doing at 68. Clear out.
you want him to clear the division? You saying clear out?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure I agree with you, but that's you entitled to your opinion. Question before I get to the next caller: which one was your favorite fight from last night?
Benavidez, even though I don't like him,
Benavidez is crazy.
he's gonna get cooked eventually. He knows why. He get cooked. He get cooked at 168.
Crazy. That's crazy. Benavidez.
Bro, how you gonna disrespect that man? That I don't understand where like fans or so-called boxing experts, they feel like, oh, yeah, they could just talk the crap like that. Man, give this man his respect. Now, he was saying that the guy, whoever was on, was saying that David Benavidez isn't trying to be great because he doesn't want to become undisputed, or he ain't trying to chase the other titles. He'd rather move up to the cruiserweight division and take on Zuro Ramirez. But my thing is, was Floyd Mayweather, was that dude ever undisputed in any weight class? Did he ever become an undisputed world champion in any weight class?
No.
No. You don't have to become undisputed to be considered great. What are you even talking about, dude? And by the way, moving up to fight Zuro Ramirez is a dangerous fight. I know everybody might be looking, oh, it's an easy fight. These are two Latinos who are going to crash out in an event. I don't know where it's going to go down, Las Vegas or whatever, but this is a huge fight, dude. This is a big fight. On Cinco de Mayo weekend, I mean, I don't understand where the hate is coming from. You already seen.
Hold on,
better.
MMA. Yo, MMA, that guy who said that is here. I want to bring him up so y'all could debate real quick. Let me bring him up. Hold on. Man in the highest. Yo.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm AI meds. I'm AI smart
Wait,
cities.
answer this question. Answer this question.
Hold on, let me get this off. Let's make this organized. MMA doesn't agree with you. MMA, could you tell him why you ain't like what he said?
Well, first of all, in my opinion, I don't think you're saying that David Benavidez ain't trying to be a great fighter because he doesn't want to take on Better Biev or Bivol. But who is Better Biev and Bivol supposed to be fighting next? Wasn't Better Biev supposed to fight Dion Nicholson on this November 22nd fight, but the fight got canceled, right?
Correct, sir.
Isn't Dimitri Bivol coming back from a back injury and in the talks of setting up a trilogy fight with Arthur Beterbiev? I mean,
correct, sir.
I don't think Beterbiev or Bivol want to fight against David Benavidez next. You're saying, oh, that should be the next fight. That should be the next fight. Bivol don't want to fight this dude. Beterbiev don't want to fight this dude. They would rather fight each other first before even talking about a fight against David Benavidez. So what is David Benavidez going to do? Wait until next year, freaking December to fight again? No, he needs to fight somebody. So instead of, if Beterbiev isn't available, if Bivol's not available, Zuro Ramirez, in my opinion, is a great step up. You're going up a weight class to somebody else's division. You're talking to me, you're saying that ain't great?
I agree. Hold on. Let me give him a chance to respond. The man in the highest. Go ahead. Let me hear your response.
Yes, as the man in the high castle, and I'd like to respond to Mr. MMA. If you could go back to Morel versus Benavidez, he had an opportunity. He was given the opportunity, Benavidez, after his victory over Morel, to go to Riyadh, and he was saying he don't want to go to Riyadh for no reason, even though he was going to get paid to be flown out to go to Riyadh to see that fight, the rematch of Benavidez Bivol. He don't
Man, you're
want to
talking
play
about
by the
past things.
rules.
You're talking about
No,
past
see,
things.
again, this is the buildup. He don't want to play by the rules. He's entitled. All right, he's entitled, and he's a division disruptor by every means necessary.
A
Now,
division
right now,
disruptor.
the current.
Whatever
Okay,
that
so to
even
make
means.
sense, to,
Whatever division disruptor means. Go ahead, keep going.
he goes to divisions and disrupts them because he's entitled.
Is that a bad thing though? Why is that
Yeah,
bad?
what does that mean?
It's necessary, and
Stephen
it's
Fulton is going up divisions and fighting for titles every single time he fights.
now to get to what's going on right now. They want Benavidez to chill out and make sense of what's going on with this 175. That Lubin was going to get the step aside money. That's all that was about. He doesn't want to play the organization games. The WBO has traumatized Benavidez from the past when they suspended and took his belts away. He don't want to play by the rules.
So
All right,
how does
That's
that make him not
hold on, let
great?
me
How
get
does that make
MMA.
David Benavidez not a great fighter?
a great fighter. Stick around, take some bullshit. Terrence Crawford took the bullshit. Canelo took bullshit.
Just
Mayweather took
because
bullshit.
Terrence
Everybody took the bullshit. This guy doesn't want to settle down. He's impatient. He don't want to take the bullshit.
but he's not out here fighting buckets. He's not
But
out
he
here.
doesn't sell pay-per-views like that either.
Who cares about selling pay-per-views?
Clarissa sells more pay-per-views than him.
Bro, we talking about why is David Benavidez not a great fighter if he does not fight better Beaver Bivol?
Because he doesn't dare to be great.
Hold on, let me get this off. The man in the highest castle, I think he has taken the bullshit because he was trying to get the Canelo fight at 68 and he never got it. That's
Exactly.
He was
The
trying
politics.
to get the Canelo fight. And he
Yes.
stayed around for a long time. He never got the Canelo fight. I would say that's taking bullshit. You don't think so?
He didn't activate his mandatory.
And you don't think that David Benavidez moving up weight to a cruiserweight division now, where dudes could come in from 175 to 200 pounds, you don't think that's great? Facing a unified Mexican champion like that?
David Benavidez is one of the most talented boxers of the 21st century.
Oh, so why you hating on him?
However, him and Booty Anus are ridiculous. They're so entitled, and I don't like them. I hope Ben Whitaker gets to fight Benavidez soon enough, just to slap him around and make him look stupid.
Man, bro, your names are funny. I like the names. Booty it is. That's funny, bro. But you completely flipped right there. You went from disrespecting David Benavidez to not respecting him because we're pressing the issue on you, saying how you calling David Benavidez not great.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's
That's crazy.
not great. He's an exceptional talent. We know this, but you got to play by the game, play by the politics of the sport.
All right,
Man, I don't know what sport you're watching, brother. I don't know what sport you're watching, but David Benavidez.
This is a corrupt sport, right or wrong.
Corrupt or not. We're talking about who's great. We ain't talking about if the sport's corrupt or nothing. What are you talking about?
He's not daring to be great.
Nah,
bro,
this is crazy.
He didn't try to be great with Canelo Alvarez. He didn't try to be great. It wasn't
This is
great
his first knockout. This is his first stoppage in damn near 3-4 years.
Bro, Devin Haney barely hasn't even stopped nobody in years. So what you talking about, bro? You don't gotta stop nobody to be this. I mean, dude, keep going, man. Keep going, man. We can keep on going.
Listen, let me get MMA his own chance, though. Yo, man in the highest castle. Hold on, thank you, bro. Let me give MMA to talk about the other fights too, though.
Okay, I'll step away. Thanks.
Yeah, I just had to get that off because that was a good debate. We talking Benavidez though, and but MMA. What did you think about the other fights?
The other fights were amazing. One thing I'm gonna tell you is Abdullah Mason. That might just be my favorite boxer right now. And I'm gonna explain to you why, because every single time he was going back to his corner, his trainers, his coaches was telling him, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can make this an easy fight. But why do I love Abdullah? Because sure, you can tell him that, but the second this dude gets hit in the face and you come forward on him, Abdullah switches into a lion. That dude, Abdullah, is lion-hearted. And I know his trainer, his coaches might get a little frustrated by it, but as a fan watching, I appreciate Abdullah so much, dude. A lot of people might look at that fight and judge him and might judge him disrespectfully and say, oh, no, this is a guy who could get hit, this and that. Nah. You know what I learned off that fight? Abdullah Mason is one of those type of dudes that you know you willing to pay money for, you gonna get your money back. You know it. He ain't playing games with us, and I respect that. As somebody who's spending $80 a freaking god, $160 a month to watch 2 pay-per-views, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, Abdullah Mason might be a quarter Mexican, bro. He might be a quarter Mexican, bro.
I swear I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say that. But dude, that dude fights like a Mexican. He fights like a goddamn Mexican, bro.
Yeah.
And then one thing that I wanted to talk to you about was I heard you talk about Floyd Schofield. And I think we were thinking the same exact thing as we were watching that fight last night. I was watching Sam Noakes come forward and take the punishment that Abdullah Mason was given to him, but was also given back. I said to myself, if Floyd Schofield can take that type of punishment, but continue to come forward the way Sam Noakes did, but land his shots, I'm telling you right now, I think it's a lot closer of a fight than what the sparring video show. I think it's a lot closer of a fight. And I don't think people realize that. I didn't even realize that until we seen Abdullah Mason perform against a high-level opponent like Sam Noakes. It's got me way more interested for a fight with Floyd Schofield, man.
Yo, MMA, you cooking right now, because I don't, like I said, and I'm not saying that to say I think Abdullah loses. I don't know that. I'm not saying that. But I think it's a closer fight than people are giving credit for. Abdullah, he's a great fighter. Kid Austin he got a lot of athletic abilities. He punches hard. If he's able to counter in between shots, I think that's a very interesting fight.
And not just that, but a lot of people look at the sparring footage and base it off that. But we all know sparring is completely different than stepping into a fight. You could look good sparring. You could be a great Olympian boxer. But the second you start getting hit, like how Abdul Mason was getting hit by Sam Noakes, it becomes a different story. You know what I mean? Now, one thing that I would say is I like that fight, but another fight that I like that I don't think they'll take this. I like William Cepeda versus your boy Abdullah Mason. I like William Cepeda, man. Hey, I like that fight, man.
That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure, right?
That's a tough one, and I would say is a dangerous one for Abdullah Mason and his team to take, because we just seen Cepeda give Shakur Stevenson problems. But when you look at the rankings, when you look at the lightweight division, it's filled with killers. The whole division is killers. So I'm thinking to myself, who do you line this guy up with next? Do you give him another tune-up fight? Like, not a tune-up fight, right? But do you give him another fight like this? I don't know if you can anymore. This is the WBO champion of the world now in the lightweight division. You know what I mean? Who do you think he should fight next, in your opinion? I like William Cepeda, and I like Floyd Schofield as possible opponents in his next fights, even though they probably won't take that route because it's a dangerous route. And I don't know, man. What you think?
Well, salute my boy Zach in the building. Zach, what's popping? I think between Floyd Schofield and the winner of Andy Cruz and Muratalla, Raymond Muratalla.
I love that.
That's a good fight right there. Unification bout versus those guys, because either of those guys is no joke. Muratalla or Andy Cruz. That's some those boys ain't playing over there either. So, man, I don't know. I think Abdullah, if I'm his team, I would want to move him slower. I don't want to go for straight, because I think he's only 21. Big fight. Give him some experience. Let him defend his title a little bit. I would, as his team, that's what I would do. As a fan, I want to see the shit as a fan.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, man. As his team, I completely understand why you wouldn't take a fight like that. But at the same time, Floyd Schofield is also young. It'll be a young, not a prospect anymore, but two young phenoms, going at it. Now, one more thing that I wanted to talk about before I gotta go, man, was Andy Cruz. Yes. So if Andy Cruz is going in against Raymond, dude, and he beats this dude, when you look at the lightweight division, the 4 champions, bro. I mean, what the heck? So if Andy Cruz is going in against Raymond, dude, and he beats this dude, when you look at the lightweight division, the 4 champions, bro. I mean, what the heck is going on here, dude? What is going on? Andy Cruz, in my opinion, I still get mad when I think about him beating Keyshawn Davis in the Olympics and Keyshawn took silver. I remember me and my buddy, we stayed up specifically for that fight. I think it was like at 5 a.m. because the Olympics and stuff, and Andy Cruz beat him. And then we seen Keyshawn Davis become professional. We seen Andy Cruz become professional a little bit later. By that time, Keyshawn was already big. Keyshawn can't even make the 135-pound weight division no more. Andy Cruz coming in and becoming a champion against Raymond Muccioletta, dude. It'll be ridiculous, bro. It'll be ridiculous, man. And then I still want to see Keyshawn fight that dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know people were saying that Keyshawn can't make the weight no more, but I need to see that. I need it. Yeah, you know
I get it. I agree with you. I still want to see it too. It don't feel like we close though, because all the shit that happened with Keyshawn, and it feels like far away. But I still, as a fan, I want that fight too, bro.
That's a dream. That's a dream matchup for me right there.